And I was muted. Good morning, everybody. It is 8 a.m. and I've been awake since 2. It's another early morning Gravity Ace stream, and thanks for joining. And yeah, I've been awake since 2 because I drove somebody to the airport this morning, which I did enjoy. It was a fun trip. But I'm tired. And I'm whispering because it is still very early in the morning here, you know, relatively for the people who live here. And I don't want to wake them up. So, good morning. Happy Sunday, or whatever day it is it happens to be for you, future viewer. All right, I'm going to get into it. Hey Mo, welcome back. No, I'm just running on empty right now. We'll see what happens. If I fall asleep while streaming, who knows, maybe I'll become famous. All right, let's get back to the walls. Hidden areas, secret doors. I want to add a signal to these guys. Let's call it signal revealed. And then... do-do-do. Do I never use this value? Revealed equals? Why do I even have it? Okay. This would be revealed equals true. Because it's a hidden door, it sort of makes it strange that I'm saying revealed is true, but I'm hiding it. So when you shoot it, it disappears. And I'm calling that revealed. The secret area has been revealed, but the wall itself is... I'll deal with it later. But here's where I'll admit the signal. All right. So then if I go into my editor and I have this secret area, I should be able to say signal, right? Why can't I? Because I probably named it wrong or something. I can't remember the convention I was using. You know, I was using that. I just recently turned it off, actually. That remember saved open scenes option. Because my script editor would just end up with just a billion scripts in it, and I would never end up using them all. So just closing the whole thing and opening it kind of gives me a fresh start. I don't know. I'll probably switch it back at some point. Yes, I need an array. That's what I need. Signal revealed. So this is the signal that gets emitted, and this is an array of all the connections that signal has in the level editor. And you need both, otherwise the level editor doesn't know what to do with this. And then by convention, I have these be the same name. And the signal is lowercase and this is uppercase, and it's just the convention I'm using. So then the level editor knows how to inspect all the code and look at all that, and then it adds the revealed signal. So now I can do stuff like add a signal aggregator here, and then I can say you go to him and you go to him. How come these aren't drawing lines? Why aren't they drawing lines? Is it because I need a signal? Yeah, that's probably what it is. I need a signal thingy. What do I call that thing? Let me import one. I'll import one from the turret scene. Oh, wait, not the whole turret. I don't want to do that. I want to merge from enemies. I want to merge this, and I don't need any of you, and you will go right, you will go right there. Let's turn on snapping. Oh, this is going to be weird actually. And then you will go like that. All right, so this is going to be weird. Because these things can change shape. I probably need some code in here for the signal event. Signal destroyed. Yes, I need to initialize it. Signal revealed. All right, now it's drawing it. So this is weird because this signal thing, yeah, because these guys can change shape. It's just all over the place. I should probably just put that in the middle. And we'll just say these are weird. So then I can connect all these though. At least that's the point of what I was doing. So then when you reveal all of these things, what should happen? We should have a drone appear. A drone will appear right there. So those guys activate him, and then he activates him. And he will be hidden. This, yeah, it's part of this big thing, which is just weird that it's floating around detached because it's in the center of all of this. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Well, anyway. So now I can shoot all of these. Bap, 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 bap. And then he appears. Cool. So now I can have stuff happen when secret areas, when secret doors are opened. Ah, look at that. You can just kind of cheat it a little. So that's a level design issue. I just need to design these doors such that that's unlikely to happen, I guess. Oh no. Sorry, dude. I don't like that signal thing being right in the center like that. I don't even like it. Are these what draw the signals? Yeah. The signal visualizer is what draws the line. So I need one. This thing could move the signal viz to, I don't know, something that's like maybe on one of the vertices. That would be weird too. I guess it's fine. Right, in most cases it's fine. Where is yours? It's just these weird shaped ones that are a problem. See, that's fine. I mean, I kind of don't like the way these signal visualizers work in general. Like this one, it's offset. I don't know. UI work is hard. All right, I'm going to check that off. Added a revealed signal for secret walls. Now, I think I want to do, oops. I want to do something where when you blast these, they don't just disappear. Yeah, let's see if I can do like a tween or something on them. Instead of just hiding, they should like fade out or something. Instead of this, they should do something. Let's add a tween. And then we'll say tween. Yeah. Hey Slacks, how you doing? Self. Modulate. Duration 1 second. I wish I could see what these were. Let's go cubic and then ease in. And yeah, that's fine. All right. And then I think let's do a, can I do a completed? No. So I'll just do a tween completed. Oh, interesting. And I'll just say hide. So now it should fade out. Too slow. Let's move this up here. Let's move it right here. Let's make this linear, see how that feels. And let's make it half a second. It feels a bit better. What if I change it back to cubic? See, I don't like that ease in because with cubic, because it doesn't start happening right away. If I did ease out maybe, then it would happen quickly and then slow down, but I don't know if I want that either. No, it's actually okay. I still think 0.5 is too slow. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, I like that. kind of not bad as is. What if I also let's call this a disappear tween and disappear, and disappear. And we're going to connect you, reconnect there. And I'm going to also connect step. So now each step of this disappear tween, it's going to call this method, and I can make it shake. How will I make it shake? I could change its transform. Yeah, but it's a physics body. Maybe I just want to change its transform of this shape. Yeah, this shape offset. Because I've already turned off the collision. Yeah, so let's do shape.offset vector 2 rand range minus 5, 5, rand range minus 5, 5. So this will make it shake as it's disappearing. Barely noticed it. This might be too much. Yeah, that's too much. Kind of neat though. It looks like it's a hologram or something when it does this. Maybe that's what it should be. Can a shape take a shader? Of course it can. Yeah. If this, what if I said material, shape.material, what's it called? Ghost ghost material. Let's see. Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad, actually. That's a different look than what I was originally thinking. So I was originally thinking, you know, this would be a physical thing, and when you shot it, it would, you know, crumble and fall apart. But maybe this is better. Kind of just glitches out of existence. Let me do a bigger one. Do a couple of them. So this one will be ice, secret, ice, and this one will be secret, red. Whoa. That was weird. Interesting. Maybe this can be, maybe now with this new effect, this could actually be a little slower, and I could ease it in. And this, I think, is going to be a little too much. Let's do 10, 10. Let's try that. You get a reaction right away. So the problem with the ease in before was that nothing seemed to be happening when you shot it. Now it changes to that ghost shader and starts shaking right away. So you know something happens. So the ease in is okay now. I think still I would like it to be linear. And then we can make this maybe a little bit longer. Keep going back to that 0.3 time. I like that. I think that's done. Wow. Holograms for the win. Let's see. Frame rate 400. 319, 400. It's fine. No effect on the frame rate. Yeah, it's fine. All right, I'm going to call that done. Hidden areas, dissolve shader or crumble shader or something like that for the wall disappearing. Done. Oh, a sound effect. I need a sound effect. All right, let me commit at least the animation part. Secret door disappearing. Hologram animation. Done. Thank you, Slacks. All right, sound effect time. I don't know what a secret door disappearing should sound like. Beep, 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 beep. Something electronic. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Something like... Yeah. Right? Something kind of like this. All right, let's create a new edit. We'll call this secret reveal. And go through my audio and see what we've got. It's kind of a neat sound. I want it to be short because the animation only plays for 0.3 seconds. 0.3 seconds is right there. You can run a little long, that'd be okay. Maybe put that there and shorten it significantly. And fade it out. So loop this here. That's too loud. I think I want kind of like a sonar kind of a thing, like a ping. Kind of like that. grab this. Let's adjust the pitch. I want to make this higher pitched. No, don't like that. Don't like any of those. No, I don't like that. The problem is it happens so fast. Well, let's see. I could put an instrument on it here. And I could search for something with like a bell sound. It's like I could make it much longer. kind of like that. So if we did that right here, God, it's been so long since I've done this. One beat. All right, let's change this to be, say, 2 seconds long. And then I'm going to add a echo filter here. A delay. This can be longer. Fade out more over time. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Let's see how that sounds. Save, export. Secret reveal. Normalize? No. Yeah. Okay. And then that's going to be in here. Gravity, asset source, sound effects. Rendered. Where is it? I've already forgotten what I called it. Secret. I don't see it. There it is. Yeah, so that will go here, and that will go in Gravity game folder, walls, sound effects. All right, and I think I need to open this with Audacity, because this music editor that I'm using, it does a weird thing where it tags the WAV file somehow so that Godot thinks it's a looping file, but I don't want it to loop. It didn't save all the tracks. Why not? Maybe that's why not. Okay, and then I'm going to take all of this and just fade that out. and then save it again. All right. Then if I switch back to Godot, it should be there. And I can add a sound effect. Audio stream player 2D. Put this on the sound effects bus. That's all fine. And call this sound effect disappear. And put my sound effect into it. Actually, let's change this to a audio stream player. Oh no, that's fine. I'll change this to a random pitch and then put my stream in there. And the random pitch will be up or down by 0.1. Yeah. So it's a little different each time. And then in here I can say sound effects disappear dot play. All right, let's see how this goes. And now that I've got this coded up, if I change the sound effect, I don't need to write any more code. It's all handled already. Pretty subtle. Very subtle is good. Maybe not. Let me normalize this thing after all. I kind of like that. I'll sit with that for a bit. And they sound okay, I think, if you shoot a bunch of them at once. Yeah, it's okay. And they're on the correct side of the screen because I've got the 2D positional audio going. Yeah, I think that's okay. It's good enough to commit it anyway for now. Added sound effect for disappearing walls. This might be a placeholder, or it might be permanent. Who knows? All right. So now I'm going to check that off, move it over to my review so I can look at it later. Oh, this is a different thing. I don't know if I'm going to do this. probably will. All right. All right. Doing okay. I'm going to go back in my music editor real quick because I did a fade out of the whole thing. I think I need to... How do you do this? I think I need to do another track here. Delete this stuff I'm not using. And I can add I need an automation track. Okay. And in this automation track, I'm going to automate the volume. And the volume is going to go from 1 to 0, like that. All right. Save that. All right. Done with sound effects for now. Oh. How's everybody doing on Sunday morning? I don't know who's watching, but if you are watching and you have a question... Oh, polenta. I love polenta. Hold on a second. So the person I drove to the airport this morning was flying to Dallas, and they just landed. And now they have to make their way to a connecting flight in a different terminal. And she's never flown on her own before, so I'm walking her through it. Dallas International has I think they have 5 terminals, and they're all connected by trains. And the trains, obviously, they go in 2 directions because they wanted to make things more complicated. Faster. That's the pro, right? It's faster. You don't have to go all the way around the loop. But they go in 2 directions, so it's easy to get on the train going the wrong direction. But the trains come every 2 minutes. And they claim it's 9 minutes between the longest 2 stations. So a mistake is easy to recover from, 2 minutes. And then like if there's 2, 4, 6, there's 10 stations, and it takes 9 minutes to get from the 2 farthest points, any 2 farthest points, then that means the stations are 1 minute apart approximately. So if you realize you're going the wrong direction, you're a minute away from getting off, and then 2 minutes from switching to the correct train going the other direction, and then a couple minutes back to the correct thing. So if you get on the wrong way, theoretically it's a 5 or 6 minute mistake. It's not a big deal. Anyway, I'm excited to see if she gets on the right train and she makes it to her connecting flight. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I love polenta. Now, I don't know how you make polenta over there, but is it, we buy it in tubes. It comes in, we get it in a like clear plastic container. It's on the shelf, and it's like, clear plastic wrap. And then we cut the end off and put it in a pot and throw in a crap ton of butter, a little bit of cream, some salt, and then heat it, and it's delicious. I don't know if we've ever gotten a powdered version. Probably we have. But I think we like this tube version better because it's got a bunch of moisture in it already, and it cooks fast, and yeah, it's nice. We'll put it on chicken, or rather, put it on a plate and then put chicken and vegetables on top of it. In the South here in the U.S., we have a dish called grits, which is very similar. It's also corn. Grits is usually eaten for breakfast. And it's like, I don't know if you've ever had it, but grits is kind of like chunky polenta. It's not quite as smooth. Yeah. It's very similar. But they're different, for sure. I mean, it's all corn, right? Yeah. I'm not sure what I want to work on next. I've got one more enemy on my list of things to make. No, two more enemies. I've got two new types of walls. One is a mirror wall and one is a breakable ice wall. You know what, let's start on the reflective mirror ice, because I think that would be fun. And I don't know if it'll be fun, so I just want to test it out. And I think the way to test it out is to create a static body and create a collision shape, obviously. And let's call it a rectangle. And let's make it kind of tall. How many tall is that? Let's call it 100. Okay. And then let's call this mirror, ice mirror. And we will save it under walls. Yeah, it seems wall-ish to me, so I'm going to save it in the walls folder. And I'm going to add a script to it, ice mirror, walls. And in here I need to do a func hurt amount, and I'm going to return false. This return false makes bullets bounce. This is how I get it to bounce off of certain things, like those clamshell enemies. When they close their armored shell, the bullets bounce off of it. It's because when it's closed, they return false. They're not hurt, and when they are hurt, it returns true. So this should make the bullets bounce off of this thing. It needs a sprite. Let's add a sprite, and let's call it. That's fine. And let's add Do I have a placeholder? I don't think I have a placeholder for this. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's just put this guy in. Like that. Ooh. That's not quite right. That's not what I want. Do I want a region? Yeah. 10 and 100. Oh, no. 10, 100. $2,200. There we go. All right, so now it has some kind of visible shape. It's got a collision. It's got a thingy. I need to add its data to the level editor so that I can actually use it. Gravity. Entity. I want to put it with hazards. Let's put it right here. After ice vents, I'll have ice mirror. Ice mirror. Call this placeholder. This will be walls, right? Is it walls or wall? Walls. Ice mirror. Did I save it capitalized? I did. I did. Let's rename it because that doesn't follow my convention that I've been following for everything else. Ice mirror. 1. An icy bullet reflector. All right. And then I need to implement a couple of helper methods in here. I think Steam Vents had the same thing, so I'll just copy their code. I want this. I want these. So these are kind of editor helper functions, and if they exist, the game will call them. So this, I just want to do nothing. This, I want to do nothing. This does that. All right. Let's see what happens. Delete. Delete. Here's my icy mirror. Look at that. Oh. Okay. It needs some thingies. These help the editor know what it's doing. Call this ice mirror. All right. Try this again. Hey, how do you like that? I can move it around. It's got its collision. Smush. It's on the wrong collision layer. That must be it. I want this thing to interact with what? I'm going to put it in the world layer, structures layer. Structures layer is probably enough. And I'll have it interact with player bullets and enemy bullets and enemies and the player as well. And debris, why not? And friends, astronauts will bounce off of it. Yeah, and anything in the world. Buildings, it won't interact with. Okay. So it works, but its physics parameters are wrong. That's a neat effect, though. What a fun bug. So it needs some physics material, and the physics material is going to have no friction, and it's going to have 100% bounce. So this means it's going to reflect 100% of the incoming object's energy. It's not going to absorb any. So if the object comes in at 100 pixels per second, it's going to bounce it at 100 pixels per second at its angle of reflection. If you do it less, then it'll absorb a little bit, and this is a percentage from this is 100%, and then it goes down to 0. Friction affects how things slide while they're touching it, and so with no friction, things will just slide without slowing down. Let's see how that works. Oh yeah, very dangerous now. Kind of fun. I mean, obviously, if it's reflecting bullets, then it's hard, and it would hurt you if you crashed into it, right? So how do I place these things to make them interesting? I think I'd need to be able to size them and like put them like, I don't know, something like that maybe, so that they're near a wall. Come here, get you, get you. I don't know, I think I like the concept. I just don't like the execution yet. I think let's put one over here. Let's make sure this works appropriately. It should reflect the enemy bullets. Oh, right, enemy bullets don't reflect. This is an interesting conundrum. If I put it something like that, then I'm kind of shooting these guys, but I have to be careful because this wall is icy and reflective, and I might have some dudes down here I want to save, or a fuel station or something, right? Like, if there was a fuel station there, where's my fuel? Like that. Then I have to really be careful here, because if I just go shooting this thing, I'm going to hit my gas station. So it's dangerous, which is good. I mean, it is a hazard. I obviously need some way to see that it's a mirror. I don't know, I kind of almost want it to like conform its shape to whatever wall it's touching. Maybe that's the way to go. Maybe it's just another property of walls. Export bool var reflective. False. So this will make it appear, make a checkbox appear in the level editor. And then I can say hurt. If reflective, return false. So now I can just draw a wall and say it's reflective, and it should bounce. Am I going to have my same physics issue? Yes, I am. Let's make it 100%, 0%. So if I draw a wall and then make it blue and reflective, oh, okay. This I like better. Yeah, I like that. All right, I didn't need a new entity at all. Delete, delete. Delete, 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 delete. And then let's move, yeah, get rid of you. Sorry, thank you for helping me prototype. Temporary object. I'm going to move this up here. So now this is the order that the options appear in the level editor as well. So background, reflective secret. Cannot load. Oh, okay. So this guy is trying to load the entity, and whoops, cannot argument went from nil to string. Oh, because it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. If resource is null, return null. Is that right? So it tries to load the resource. ID is null, return null. And then if it's a wall, return that. If it's still null, then go through the entity list and try and find that entity. And if it's still null, it didn't find it. It's not in the entity list anymore. Just return null. All right, so now my wall should be gone. And the next time this level saves, it'll erase it from the level data. Yeah. All right. So then I can actually like do stuff like I can put a wall here. Oh wait. Yeah, I can make this like, well, let's see. Let's erase, no. I gotta fix this. Well, yeah, let's do this. Let's erase right there. And then we'll build a new segment here. Like so. And a new segment here. Like so. And then this segment is going to be right here. And this one will be reflective. All right. So when I fly in here, this one's safe. Now it's fine. But watch out. This one. Oh no. Oh, that's weird. Why is that so funky? Don't know why I was acting that way, but it's okay now. So I still think I need some way to differentiate these reflective walls from normal walls. I need to give the player some clue that this wall's reflective. And this one's not. Even though they look exactly the same. That one's not, this one is. What's the clue? What is the clue? The shape has a shader. I could pass it into the wall shader. Give it a uniform. I do pass in secret. Why not pass in reflective? And then I can see if I can do something in the shader itself. Secret. Secret. Why are you searching there? All right. So I want to do a set get set reflective. And put it right here. Set reflective. Okay, and then in the shader here, I need a uniform, just like this one, called reflective. So now the shader has access to this parameter, and then I can do something beautiful, magical in here. Right, like I'm doing with the secret stuff. If reflective C equals C.RGB equals C.R. Let's just do that, just to test it. What is this stuff? So now that wall should look different. Yeah. It's interesting. It's actually kind of cool. But I think I can do better. I can definitely do better. What if I did just times equals 1.3? So it's a little brighter. Probably too subtle. I don't know, I want to do something fancier than this. Something fancy. Alright, so that's the placeholder though. So my to-do, I did checklist, added reflective property to walls, add shader to show player the reflective walls. So I need to do this still. And that's good. What changed here? That's a bug fix. Fixed low level loading bug when an object no longer is available in the game is removed from the entities list. Okay. And then you are my new reflective property and my shader update. Yep, bouncing. And then this is the update to the shader. Doing something fancy, deleted this commented out code that I don't care about. And there's my uniform. New reflective walls that bounce bullets. I wonder if you can do something fun. I bet you can. If I create a chamber, if I create a chamber with a hole in it, something like that. Let's see if I can get a bullet in there. Oh, I need to make it reflective. It's escaping. That's a collision bug because it's tunneling. But is it okay? Is it a fun collision bug? Might be okay. Let's see if I can fix the tunneling and see if I don't like it if I fix the tunneling. So my bullets, continuous. Let's see if that fixes it. to reload. Still escaping. You know what? I'm fine with that. Whoa. It keeps getting stuck on that back corner back there. That continuous collision detection is acting weird. Delete you. That's fun. It's goofy and it's fun. It's fine. I don't know how this would... oh, it's interacting with this gravity well in there too. That's why it's kind of acting slow. The bullets change speed. I didn't notice the gravity well. That explains the bullets changing speed. This clip is going up on Twitter, obviously. Very, very bouncy, indeed. I think that's fine. I'm not going to try and fix that. How do I make this go away? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make that. I'm not going to try and fix that tunneling problem, because I don't think it's a problem, really. It's fine. still need a shader to show the player the reflective walls and how they're reflective and what will happen, so the player knows which walls to be careful around and which walls not to be careful around. I don't want to have the player go around shooting every single wall just to see if it's safe to shoot it. That would be boring. So, yeah, we need to let the player know that this wall is special and watch out. So that'll be a task for next time. Yeah, for now, I think I'm going to call it for right now. Thanks for dropping in, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out on a Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon. If you don't know, you can go check out gravityace.com. You'll find links to find the game on itch.io, Steam, all the places. Follow me on Twitter. It's available now in early access. Please tell everybody you know. Appreciate it. And until next time, everybody, I'll see you around.